Okay, let me tell y'all. Let's start with. I want to hear what do y'all, the audience, friend? Wow, you can tell my kids at my iPad. I want to know how y'all feel about Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. Was Lori wrong? Is Michael wrong? They both wrong. What's T? Tell me. Because before I put my 2 cents in, I'm trying to see from every angle and understand, because from my angle, baby girl did is wrong. But, you know, I'm open to hear why she's not wrong, okay?
Do y'all feel like she wrong? What was the reason they broke up? Well, tell them what the reason was.
So he wanted to be in a committed relationship and she was not ready to commit.
Commit as far as what?
Marriage.
What the hell? So he
was
to
ready to get married, start a family, that type shit, and she was not. I guess we're not allowed to go live.
But who? How do you know that?
It was look. The sources revealed that that's why they broke up. He wanted a commitment. He basically had done proposed. He had done. They had done. He was proposing, and they had the whole setup, and she turned it down. Yes.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, I don't feel like she's wrong. I just feel like
I'm not okay. I'm not gonna say she's. I'm gonna say they both wrong, right? I'm gonna say they both wrong because I feel like that should have been a conversation that they should have had.
How? I mean, what you mean? Like,
I felt like okay, boom. In my world of dating, right? Let's just say it's me, and this is how I see it. So if y'all wanna correct it and tell why y'all agree or disagree. So in my world of dating, right? Boom, dating, you're getting to know other people and explore the option of possibility of marriage in the future, right? This is my world. So my world of dating, I'm exploring my options of dating. So may the best man win, right? Everybody's shooting their shot. We going on dates. And I'm starting to feel this man more. So now I gotta cut the rest of y'all other people off, right? So boom, now we're exclusively dating. Now we're together. We going on vacations. Now we done got so committed. Now we're in love, right? So now I'm in love with you, and of course the next step, or in my mind, in my world of wanting to be in a relationship and go to the next step, is marriage. Then comes babies, right?
But they was only together for a year.
But if he was ready,
you want to marry
but
somebody in a year?
If he felt like he was ready, what's wrong with it?
You don't know what's wrong with it because you're not the one in the situation. You don't know if she was in love with him. Because just because you're with somebody for a year don't mean that she was really like ready for that. She's also a lot younger. And he's a lot older. He's 10 years older than her.
They both knew that before they got in a relationship. That wasn't no surprise.
But that don't mean that she got it. Everybody you be in a relationship mean you're not gonna marry.
But isn't that the goal? Is that not the goal?
It may not be her goal.
That should have been a conversation.
That may be your goal.
That should have been a conversation between the two of them, because why sit there and be in a relationship with somebody and y'all not on the same page? That should have been a conversation prior to y'all exclusively dating.
He may not have wanted that for them when he first got with her. Then he may have fell in love with her. But he's also, like I said, he's a lot older than her. She's younger. You see how quick she moving from man to man? She's not ready to settle down with no man, apparently. But we got a lot of feedback and comments, so let's see. Well, no, she ain't wrong. It's best she left if that's the case. If she stayed, she would just been dragging him along, knowing that that's not really what she wants. Exactly. If she not ready, then she not, and only she knows. She wrong for letting it go so far.
Correct.
Everybody not ready for marriage. He can't rush her. But she not wrong for being honest. She could have said yes and did him wrong. Right, exactly. Look how long people been together and don't get married. People been together for 10 years and don't get married. You just gotta be ready. Now they said that maybe she didn't think it would happen that fast. We're talking about Lori Harvey, yes.
Yes, we're talking about Lori
And we
Harvey.
got some comments over here on Facebook. He is 10 years older than her, so he may be more ready than she is. He caused his own heartbreak if he thought he could change her mind. She is wrong if she knew he wanted marriage and she didn't and continued the relationship. Now, if she wanted marriage but realized he wasn't the one for her, then she did good by breaking it off. Right, because you don't know what people go through behind closed doors. Like, you don't know how he treat her, how he may handle her, you know, whatever. And everybody have a breaking point. Nobody can sit here and be like, oh, the first time he pissed me off, or the first time he did me wrong, first time he did whatever, I left him. And so maybe that was just her way of leaving. Like, that was just her breaking point.
But damn, you was all excited. That man had just bought you some stocks and everything. And then that led up to the I want to commit. And I was like, I don't want to commit. What? To me, it's not making sense. And I'm sorry if that was my brother and I was his sister and he said the word.
But how long is she wrong? But how is she wrong? Because you never know what wanting to rush into a marriage just because that's someone's goal. Right, exactly. But also, okay, now what she could have done, you know how they say men give people hush rings? Like, men will propose to you just because he get tired of hearing about you wanting to get married. So he gonna give you a hush ring, propose to you, and delay the marriage for as long as possible. Y'all be engaged for years type shit. She could have did some shit like that, but she was brutally honest. She just did. And people can't take everybody honesty. I really don't see nothing wrong with it. That's number one. Number two, I don't even know if what we're talking about is facts. Like, them people never said that's why they broke up.
I just feel like this. So look, okay, y'all. I'm gonna leave it alone. But I think she did.
I feel like if you put yourself in her shoes, like, let me ask you this question: would you marry the last person you had sex with? Would you marry them right now, today? Right now? And y'all ain't putting no real work, because a year in a relationship is not no real work. You got to go
to each his own. It's to each his own, because I agree to disagree.
I'm just saying.
I agree to disagree on it.
Right? You say what? She said, hell no. She said, I just want the real backstory. Right, like, you gotta know the story. I just feel like a year ain't enough time to say I'm ready to spend the rest of my life with you. When I don't know your, like, can you say, like, some people could wear a mask on their face. Like, let's say you did some shit and y'all, like, what if they don't live together? Like how you saying you went and lived with somebody or whatever until y'all are married. What if they didn't live together? And then they got married, then moved in together. She don't really know him for real, right? Well, that's my opinion, because you're the one who won't live with somebody. A year is too early, y'all.
I just feel like,
right, y'all ain't
just from shit. And then, like, I can say this: my parents, they knew each other for a couple of weeks and got married, and they've been married 30. I'm 32. My parents been married 31 years. They only knew each other again weeks. So it's not, you can't say it's not, like, I'm not saying y'all said it's not possible, but who's to say they didn't have that bond? Like, she done had all these other relationships. Did you not learn shit from these other relationships before you got in this relationship with this man? Like,
I'm not saying that it's not possible, but I feel like she's not wrong for her decision. That's all I'm saying. I don't feel like she's wrong for her decision.
I feel like, why wait until that?
Why is that wrong for being? That's just like if somebody proposed to somebody and they said no right in there in front of the whole audience. Okay, it's the reason why they said no.
To each his own. I'm gonna stand on what I feel like they was both. I feel like they both should have communicated and they should have been on the same page before it even led up to that point. That's how I'm gonna leave that.
After 12 years of marriage, we still got divorced. Right. If I was with my ex-husband for 5 years before we got married, that's rare. Exactly. She not wrong for choosing happiness. Right. She
was happy when she just got them stocks. Then all of a sudden, a few more steps later, then that whole said,
she don't want to be tied down. Apparently, if she done ran through all these different men like this, that means she's not ready for real commitment.
She ready to pop her coochie for the next.
Okay, well, that's her business, though. Who are we to judge?
But you know what? What I am going to say, because I ain't even going to cap. Before she got with him, I was like, damn, that girl dating. Who's to say she was hunching all of them niggas that she was with? But at this point, now you done seen that you have dated these other people. Now and then you done dated exclusively with this person for a year and some change. You should have learned lessons from their previous relationships before you got into this next relationship. Like,
they said, how do you know they didn't have that conversation? And she said that doesn't work for everyone. Look at the time difference. Then dating was so different. It was. Loyalty was different then. Everything was different then. Like, times have really changed. I just watched a video on Twitter where a dude was getting robbed with he was a gun to his face, and 20 people was recording the robbery. You think that would have been happening 10 years ago? No, y'all sitting there watching this man getting robbed, and y'all got y'all phones out recording, and nobody calling the police. Y'all more worried about recording it. Michael B. Jordan look like a duck anyway. He don't have to rush because he ready. I think it's a big deal because of who she dating, but I'm sure
I think it's a big deal of how she has dealt with dating, and because of who she is and her name, because she done dated multiple how that man Samuel
famous people too,
yeah, like, because she done dated so many famous people, it's just kind of like, it's giving you need to take time to yourself. That's what it's giving. Like,
there's a lot of females out here jumping around broke because she has options. Yeah, I don't feel like she wrong. That's her decision. I'm not gonna deal with it. Not us. Shit.
Not saying that she wrong for saying no. It's just like, why did it have to get to that point? Why did you waste all of that time? At what point was you gonna say you was done?
She probably did tell him a few times. Like, she might have said it in a way without being like flat out, like straight up about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, this shit crazy. That's all right. I just feel like certain conversations should be held before.
I mean, some people tell their expectations, like, you want to be with me, this is what I want, this is what this is my dream, But only a year, so you expect for somebody to propose to you within a year? Or what's the longest that you're gonna be with somebody before you expect for them to propose?
You never know until you in that relationship, though. Like, things change once you get in that relationship. You just never know.
I wish I was her back in my 20s. Man, let that lady do her thing. That hoe for the streets, man. For real though. I mean, she
is for the streets. It's a known fact, but I just feel like it could have been handled differently. But I mean, see, she's on.
What makes you think they did have that conversation? He may have thought he could change her mind. Right? He a duck for falling for that freak. Oh wow, the lady gotta be all that.
I'm just saying, I don't like how it played out. I feel like it should have stopped up before it got to that point. That's all I'm saying. Like,
okay, so we're gonna go to the next topic. We can circle back to
we don't leave it alone because
we can circle back to Lori Harvey if y'all want to, but let's get into some other topics today. How she for the streets, girl? You know. Okay, so what?
He wasn't fucking her right. His dick game wasn't up to par. Man!
He said the problem is people always dating with secret motives.
We don't know if she had sex or all them other. I said that earlier. Like, she was dating them, but now it's like, okay, you ain't learned from them relationships. Like,
okay, so let's get into this topic right here. What is considered a good man? Like, women and if y'all want to speak on y'all behalf, what do y'all consider a good man? Like, what do y'all expect? What's your expectations? And even if y'all want to know what's considered a good woman, like what do you consider that somebody that's like really he a good ass man? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like it's up to the person, like the couple. You know what you want. So if you know what you want, of course you won't feel. And if you feel like you come across a guy that has these things that you have on this list, you gonna feel like that's the guy that you want.
But nobody don't got no list.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I do.
Who has a list?
Me.
Do y'all have a list? Like okay,
that's the problem. Y'all need to have a list
that I'm looking for in a man. Let me check off my list to see if he got all these things, or a woman. I don't think like that's. I don't know.
I feel like y'all should have a list. I feel like you should have have a list. So therefore, when you do start dating, and somebody be like, "Well, what you want?" and you can't think off the top of your head, no, you need to write that shit down.
Yes, give us the short version. Okay, so let's say you got a list of 20 things that you think is gonna be a good man for you, the man for you. What if like he lacking 3 of the things? Do you stay with him? What if he lacking like 3 of the things?
I'm sorry.
It's your preference. You gotta figure out what you consider to be a partner. She said be realistic. Right, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm asking you, if you have a list of 20 things and he lacking 3 of those things, what do you do at that point?
You work on those things. Some things you can work on. But we all know you will never get everything off that checklist. It's got to be things that you're willing to work towards.
You want to be added? Because you can really put them in the comments. But if you want to be added, we can add you.
Who is that?
How nigga who? Treat me and my babies like queens. Be about his word, honest, loyal, able to communicate and express his feelings. Okay, that sounds like a real man. So okay, back to Maya, because Maya the one with the list, right? So if you got a list, let's say if he got 10 out of the 20, then what? Are you gonna continue to work or you gonna let him go?
Yeah, we're gonna continue. If I feel like that vibe is there and I feel like we could possibly like this shit could work, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. So what y'all consider a good man? A provider, loyal, honest, and a listener, affectionate, free-minded. It's not hard. You just got to compromise and want the same. Be my companion. She got a list. Oh my god, yeah, she really has a list.
I do have a list. Y'all done heard this list plenty of times. I'm not going over it again.
He said, let us see the list.
No, we're not going over it.
But okay, we got new audience. We have more audience now. We've gained people. So tell us, everyone has their flaws. A provider, hardworking, caring, respectable, patient, fun, family-oriented, loyal. Can you click the thing? And honest.
Oh shit. See?
She said, read it, Maya.
Oh,
cancel. Hey, no way, Jose. But yeah, what's y'all list? Do y'all have a list, or what y'all expect out of a man or a woman to make y'all happy? I just feel like nobody's perfect. So
no, but it's not saying that the list is to make the person perfect. That's not what the list is for. The list is to go down and say, these are at least my expectations. I want at least these qualities. I'm looking for this and building towards this. Not saying you need to have this right now. Like,
yeah. So what are the things that needs to be checked off your list when you first meet a nigga? He gotta have his own. I want to hear from the men. That's why I was asking the men, but they ain't saying nothing.
Add honey who?
I don't know how to add people. You want to be added honey who? I forgot his real name.
I'm sure he wouldn't want to go by that anyways.
But I mean,
sorry y'all, got cut off.
No, it's no list. Just be loyal, cool, goofy, and not aggravating.
No, that ain't gonna work for me.
That's him. He said that.
Yeah, I feel you.
He said no, he don't want to be added.
We want to know what the men think. Like, what is a good? What's a good woman? What makes you a good man? Tell us what makes you a good man.
Bruce, she said, Bruce, we want to know what you feel like.
Because one thing about it, I need you to be a provider.
Let me finish. Bruce, we want to know what's the good, what you consider a good woman. Brittany said respectful, open, good communicator, thoughtful, provider. Yeah, we need to know what's considered a good man, because I had seen his name Rick. Okay. I had seen a post that said, women be fumbling good men, but y'all don't want to talk about that.
That is true.
So
like she just did.
So you feel like, how you know he a good man?
I mean, from the outside looking in, he
could be a verbal abuser.
I'm just saying, from the outside looking in, it looked like she fumbled a good man.
Okay. So do women fumble? Do y'all feel like women fumble on good men? We're gonna get on here playing. Girl, I love him because he's so goofy. A God-fearing man that can lead. Definitely true. I knew that nigga too. I know that nigga too well. Right. And you just as bad as him, Poodle. True, you fumble twice. How you do it twice? How you fumble twice?
See, that's crazy.
You ain't learned first time? You can't judge a book by its cover, Maya. Right. We don't know what happens behind closed doors.
Girl, go to hell.
What? Like, let's think about somebody baby daddy or something. When you know how they be like, the bitch think she did something, she got your baby daddy, she don't even know what she in for. They can shine polish her real good for social media.
That's true too, but I just feel like it should have been handled differently. But whatever.
What women do fumble good men. Friends on both. Yeah, don't add me. I might get on here and rank on everybody in the comments. Just somebody fuck you, Maya. No, we don't need you ranking on nobody. What did I say? He said she just for the streets. Why we can't see the comments over here? Oh, that's weird. But somebody said,
you can't go
she
back
from
to
the
the
streets.
street.
Let me see. Okay, well we'll go to the next topic then. Since y'all don't want to talk about what's
No, because why the men ain't telling us what's a good woman? What is considered a good? And it's from the looks of this list of a good woman, it seems like everybody in the world a good woman because they talking about you ain't gotta have shit. Basically, just be cool.
And I can't get over that. Mike got a list. And she won't say the list.
I have told y'all my list has. He has to be a provider. I want him to be my best friend. I need him to know my love languages. You need to be able to love me and my children. You need to be able to be family oriented because I'm big on family. It's just certain things that you gotta be an example for me and mine. Like all that play. Oh, I got a crush on you. Shit, yeah, that's cute and all. But what else do you bring to the table? Like, do you have goals? Are we working towards something? Like, what's up? I'm not dating the past time.
When do you tell him? At what point do you tell him what's on your list, or you just look and see and like just be like, okay, check off.
No, you kind of just. I feel like you kind of get the vibe, and then I don't know. Like in the world that I'm in now, I kind of I tell mine up front, like.
So you let them know, like, this is what I expect from you.
No, it's not what I expect from you. But it's if we're having this conversation and they're asking, like, what do you expect of me? What do you want from me? I'm going to tell you this is what I want. And then, we'll go from there.
He said, I think we all have a list, but we just don't write it down. And then they said, yes, I'm hearing all these women being specific, but I really want to know what the men think a good woman is. He said he cook, clean, backbone, and hold you down. 8 out of 10 for a red flag. But listen though, y'all wanna know what I think a good woman is? Cause I know what a good woman is. You have to be a good woman to know what a good woman is. It ain't gold cheap for everybody. I don't know what.
I don't know if those is behind or not.
But anyways. A nigga gonna have some good qualities, but he gonna be lacking somewhere, and you just never know. He could be perfect and got a chicken nugget, right? And it's up to them if they exceed that. But you can work with a chicken nugget if he perfect. Now, if he got flaws and he got a chicken nugget, it's like you can't. Pick a struggle. You gotta pick a struggle. Like, how you gonna play? I tell folks how I'm coming and what I expect and see how it goes. If they would be a man of their word, because I'm definitely gonna be everything I told you. What y'all talking about today? We talking about what is considered a good woman and what is considered a good man. That's only our second topic. We still got a few more topics, so we all know what we want for our future partner. That's true, but
I feel like you supposed to manifest that, and I feel like that's what I have done, and that's why I have my list, because I feel I'm big on. Write it down. If this is what you want, that's why I have my vision board. My vision board is on my refrigerator. My list, I have it in my phone because I want to be able to check these things off. Like, yes, this is my goal. This is my personal goal, and I want to go by this. Like, I feel like that's how you manifest. This is what you want. Let's work towards it. Like, why not?
You said add you. Are you gonna tell us what a good woman is if we add you? Before we add you? Cause we want to know. We want to hear from a man what's considered a good woman.
If y'all dead serious, we do want to hear from a guy's perspective.
Here she go. First and foremost. Wait, girl.
Hey, Les.
Don't start with us.
We just want a man to tell us what is considered a good woman, like, and what's wrong with. Now I want to know what's wrong with having a list, because I think everybody should.
Nobody said nothing's wrong with it. You just know what you want. That's the difference. What makes a good man to me won't make
send a video request.
She said, "What makes a good man to me won't make a good one for someone else." What's a good man though, Lex? How you ask somebody? Oh, you have to send a request. And look, we just gonna talk about that, and that be it. You gotta tell us, cause we know you know.
Who that?
You don't know him. My name Charles. Anybody else? Bruce that he driving.
But that's the thing. Everybody's good man, good woman is not going to be the same anyways, though, because it's up to that person. Because what I may think is a good man, somebody else gonna be like, hell no, he ain't got to have that shit. I'm fine with X, Y, and Z. Like,
yeah, that's true. They won't let me add him. Oh, there you go. What's up?
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Y'all know I know what the hell going on.
Okay, well, tell us.
Tell me whatever y'all want to ask me. With my situation, like, I keep it real shit. I've been married twice. And Kiki, you already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever y'all want to ask me, I'll tell y'all from a man point of view. You know what I'm saying?
So what you feel like a good woman is? Let me turn it up.
Yeah, to me, like a good woman and all that shit is subjective. It really depends on y'all's situation, what you got going. Because shit, I've been married twice. Both times I thought I had a good woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they not good women, but they wasn't the woman for me. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of that stuff is subjective on what you got going and your goals in life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trail, my first, you know what I'm saying? My first ex-wife. We cool as hell because at the end of the day, we was both good people. We just wasn't for each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm gonna have to be on the road. I'm gonna have to be doing all this. But like, I still had love for her because at the end of the day, she a good mom. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest part. So in my eyes, she's a good woman, but she just was the woman for me.
But what
You know
do you
what I'm saying?
consider? What made you consider her a good woman? What about her made you feel like she was a good woman?
I mean, shit, at the end of the day, like, we had our differences and we went separate ways, but right now we cool as hell. We still like best friends because we take care of our child together. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you know people who deal with baby mama drama and stuff like that, because right now, my second wife, bro, she taking me through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never have the same respect I have for her as I do my first.
But what did they do? What did they do?
We just had our differences. You know what I'm saying?
But what did they do? What are the traits
If
about
you was
them?
to get married a third time, if you was just like third time.
I ain't getting married the third time. That's straight up.
But listen, so say if just so happen it's a third time, and what is some qualities that you like? If it's a third time, she got X, Y, Z. I need this from her straight up.
Hold on one second.
It's easy to say that you want this in a woman or you want this in a man, but the reality is that shit changes daily. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Then I feel like that means you don't know yourself when you feel like that shit changed. Then I feel like
y'all don't know my stuff. What I'm saying is, like, I thought, like I said, my first wife, I thought, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I wanted. But what I'm saying is, like, life is so crazy that you might want one thing, that the next day, oh, you a business owner, you doing all this, so it might not align with your goals. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to grow with the flow. And when I say I won't get married again, you know I'm bullshitting. I got one more left in me.
But my question, I feel like I'm still not getting the answer to my question. Like, what made with your first wife or your second wife, what in your mind said, okay, these things about her that I love so much that makes me want to marry her? Did she carry herself a certain way? Did she, cook, clean, be a provider? Like, what are the things about her that you like that much that you want to marry her?
So my first wife was my high school sweetheart, so I was young at the time, right? So when you young, what's the first thing you think of? The looks, right? Mm-hmm. So the look, boom, she had that shit. You know what I'm saying? She was the baddest thing in high school, you know what I'm saying? In the city, whatever. So me being me, I'm gonna shoot for the baddest.
Yeah.
So that was one. So two, the way she carried herself. Three, like literally everything you said, she knew how to do. Okay. She was about her money. She's really the reason why I even opened my store. Like, I've been hustling, so if you just tuned in, Ben had those, if you need some shoes. She's really the reason why I opened my store. So, like, on some funny shit, we joke around, like, man, we should have just stayed together, you know what I'm saying? But the damage been done. So
do you feel like once you don't,
understand.
but do you feel like once you fell out of love with somebody, can you fall back in love with them again?
Crazy is, like, even my fans be joking about that shit, like, man, you gonna fuck around and get back with her. Like, I ain't gonna say, like, my instinct, like, nah, that shit dead. But I ain't gonna say it's not impossible, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you gotta think. At one point in time, like, that was the love of my life. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I be telling my homies, like, what's the worst thing in a relationship that can happen? Like, finances and cheating, right? Like,
Right.
the finance is whatever.
No, not even cheating, just like finances, bad sex, stuff like that too.
Oh, yeah, bad sex. Y'all talking about chicken nugget and all that? Yeah, bad sex has a lot to do with it. But what I'm saying is, like, if somebody cheat on you, that's, like, one of the worst things because, like, that could, like, you know what I'm saying?
People outgrow people,
Yeah.
like she just said.
Yeah.
Can I cuss on here?
Yeah, you can cuss on here, yeah. You
Yeah.
can. But we go.
If somebody else got your, like, she fucking your bitch, like, that's the worst thing for a man, mentally, all that shit.
But what about the women?
You say what?
What about the women?
Man, hold on, let me finish what I'm saying, because it's a whole, like, so, fuck.
Clean that shit up.
Right.
Clean that shit up.
You said what?
Clean that shit up.
Listen, I'm telling you, like, oh, hey, it's bad for women too. But in so many words, like a man would cheat with his dick, right? A woman would cheat with his heart. So what's worse? A man just fucking off, or a woman who has her heart invested into cheating? You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, Smiley. We gonna invite you too, Smiley. Hold on. But we gonna be stuck on this topic.
No.
Hey, listen. Hey, I got a lot to say. Shit, I done been through a lot, seen a lot.
You gonna have to come when the next time you in the city. Just come to the podcast with us, cause we only talked about this topic. We still got some other topics to talk about, so we gonna let you go.
Anything y'all want to, I'll pull up.
Yeah. So when you come to the city, just let us know.
You gotta give me a date so I can put that shit in my schedule.
We'll inbox you.
Okay.
Alright, so hold on. Y'all want me to keep going? Y'all finna
No, we gonna go to the.
We got one more.
We still got more topics to talk about, and we only got an hour, so we gonna go to the next topic.
Y'all, I just woke up from a nap. I said, shit, we
We appreciate the support.
My name is John while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Look, we got this skincare, so
Oh my God, not free promo.
listen. What I'm telling y'all, man, hey, use my code, BAC23, you gonna get your skin right. That's a little plug, you know what I'm saying? Jolie Skincare, we got you. But yeah, hey, man, like, on some real shit, like, bro,
Okay.
I got like, we can do a lot of shit together. Cause I've been watching y'all shit. And I was
Okay.
like, man, as soon as I get some time, like, I'm gonna fuck my dog.
Okay, well just let us know when you're back in the city. We could come up here.
Inbox me and I'm gonna fuck with y'all.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, thank you for joining. Don't
Alright, yeah.
You finna add him too?
No, I'm finna let it hang up in here.
Okay.
If it accept, do we gotta accept it?
I don't know.
He cut that shit. Hey, cut that shit short.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, Smiley?
What's up, ladies? What's going on?
What's up? What you think is a good woman?
You know what I'm saying? By me being on this time, I've been through a lot and I've seen a lot, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a good woman who got goals, who 100% with you, you know what I'm saying? Who don't get down when you down, who be your backbone when you fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Can help you get back on your feet and don't feel like they gotta walk out on you and find the next nigga who got more money than you, feel like, oh, I'm gonna sleep with him because this nigga done fell off, he ain't the same nigga who I met. I feel like shit, if you that woman, you supposed to be with me, I'm fucked up, I'm with me when I'm up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you don't walk out on a nigga when a person is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a big red flag.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Agreed.
I feel like I'm not going to even trust you the same because you walked out on me before. Now I'm back up. I feel like now you want to come back in the circle. Now I don't feel you the same like I was before. You know what I'm saying? That was just a test right there. You just walked out on me. Just like that.
Right.
Like, how can you be my woman
And when we first met, we first started kicking and started messing with each other. I don't know that now I on my shit.
Your phone breaking up now. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, finish.
I don't think they feel 100%. Everything's gonna take a ball, but shit, you gotta be know that. I know they're gonna be strong. I'm stick with you. You know what I'm saying? I want to go on the streets like, damn, you'll be now fucking with another nigga. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't cool at all.
Right. It's a respect. It's respect too. Yeah.
It's respect. Because if respecting you out here, you gotta respect me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
So what about what?
If you lose your job or something happen, I'm be with you through thick and thin.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Now I feel like you still trying to sit on your ass, ain't trying to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, baby, I'm gonna come straight up to you. Hey, baby, I don't feel like it's working. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you ain't trying to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
really don't care a lot, and you not helping me in no way.
Yeah. So what you feel like make you a good man though? What makes a good man?
What's a good man? I think that's up. You know what I'm saying? When you meet a woman, you come 100%. You know what I'm saying? Every man ain't gonna come in a relationship clean. He ain't got no flaws behind him. He ain't got no skeletons in the closet. You know what I'm saying?
Run that. Wait. Run that back.
Every man ain't gonna come in a relationship clean.
What that mean?
You know
What that
Everybody
mean?
got a skeleton. Everybody had a skeleton in the closet. But it's up to you to let her know. To let her know what it is and, you know what I'm saying, what it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I can come to this shit like, hey, I still got somebody, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like shit. We can fuck with each other, but I can, you know what I'm saying, she ain't the one for me, but I feel like that shit is going downhill, you know what I'm saying? But I don't expect no female, you know what I'm saying, to be like, I don't come to the bitch like, oh, I'm being 100% straight up with you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be straight up with you because I don't want you to be looking over your shoulder and be like, oh, you ain't tell me all this shit. You know what I'm saying? No, I won't be straight up with you.
This nigga Lex said we do not want him to speak on our behalf.
I think a lot of niggas keep their options open. You know what I'm saying? At first, when they first meet a woman.
Yeah, I feel like a nigga gotta cut them options short the first 24 hours.
You don't put your own into this person, goddamn. They don't double cross you. Like, damn, I cut everything off for this shit.
Well, that's why y'all supposed to communicate, so you cut them off at the same time.
Well, thank you so much for joining. We still got 2 more topics we finna talk about, but thank you for joining. Make sure you stay on.
All love, my nigga.
All right.
My face.
Thank you.
I know. I'm sorry, y'all.
So what was the next topic? If you in it,
Oh, so boom. So say you in a relationship and y'all broke up, right? And y'all already had paid for a trip in advance, right? But y'all done broke up now. Do y'all still go on the trip?
do y'all still go on the trip? If y'all broke up and it's already paid for, what happens? I'm still on the trip. If y'all still go on the
So
trip,
wait. So look. Yeah. I'm going on the trip and I'm just getting my own room. Fuck that. I'm finna still hang out. If I see you, I see you, my nigga. We paid for this. I don't
we
want to
talked
get
about that
my
topic for a long time. You want to go back and watch it. We was already talking about that before we joined. Before y'all joined, we just changed the topic. We still had other topics to talk about.
Who is we? We ain't going together if we broke up. I'm going. If you go and I see you and you want
But
to,
if it's already paid for,
I'm still going.
but you don't want to go with him?
No.
So what if he still come on with his ticket and he sit next to you on the plane?
One thing about me, when I see you,
Why you
I
not
can
going?
act like you. Who ain't going?
I'm talking to him in the comments. Why you not going?
Oh. My when I see you, I can act like I don't see you. Like
Bruce said he going if he paid.
Me too, Bruce. Bruce, I'm going too. I have to just pay a little extra for a different room, but
Vacate me, please.
right.
Vacate me,
This is
please.
it. Vacate me, please. Fuck the feelings. Ain't none when we broke up. You feel me? And if I have a friend that just so happen to pull up with me on this trip, and then boo boo like,
Bitch, you can't do that.
Why?
Because the ticket, you can't
Say,
take
no.
Take some on your, take his glasses off real quick.
So no.
Okay.
So if we don't win, on this, that is fair. We not together. We done paid for this trip in advance. I done moved on with life, and I done told my people about this trip, and they decide they want to pay that extra cost for us to slide.
He talking about take your new nigga on my tab. Damn, that's how you feel?
And Will.
That's fucked up.
No, it ain't. You ain't said nothing but
I
a
would be
word.
so mad if you did go with me.
All you gotta do is say the word, matter of fact.
I would be so mad. I would cry.
Why? If you brought somebody else?
Because why? How, is we broke up for good?
Y'all ain't had no closure. Like, nah, you say we done, bitch. We done, dog.
You know, we can break up today and you got together tomorrow. Like, is it over?
No, we done.
We just mad.
We
Like,
done moved on. We done moved on,
come
baby.
over here, Lex.
Yeah, one thing about it, once we done moved on, baby, I'm hanging out.
And let's play one more time. Right, we supposed to make up. We supposed to have makeup sex uptown.
So the gag it. Now, what if it was for some months? What if y'all done broke up for some months?
Ain't nobody going to no fucking Orlando.
What? What? Orlando.
That's the two different answers. Man, y'all tripping.
What's two different
I'm
answers? What we said?
Take another. I'm going. I'm sorry.
Regardless, I'm going.
Okay, y'all. What time it is? Okay.
No, we still got 15 minutes.
The makeup sets hit different. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
But
we
what if
finna
it
go
was-
out of town. We finna do some. Hey.
But what if it was? What if y'all done been broke up for some months?
Oh, fuck that. Yeah, that relationship dead. We broke up yesterday or the day before.
Okay. So boom.
If it's
If it was
been
like
months ago, I'm not going.
no, if it's been months ago, I'm going with my new person.
I'm not going with no fucking.
Or I'm going, and then if I see you, I see you. But it's a vacation for me, because that means I probably most likely done took that time off of work. I'm going.
How many months? It don't matter.
More than 6 weeks.
Right.
Anything past 6 weeks, we done.
But that may be the way y'all get back together, though. I'm speaking from my own experience.
Girl,
We
you
about to
can't.
still
You're
be-
married. That don't count.
I could have been speaking from my experience with my husband.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna stay. You're
This was
still
before we
gonna
got
go.
married.
Okay.
If we was on a little breaky break and then we decided to take a trip while we was on a break, we got back together on the trip.
Y'all was on a little breaky break.
If we broke up for good, ain't no hanging, and we broke up for months, then that's mine will slide with the new babe.
Straight up, and I wouldn't feel bad. Straight up, and
She's talking about I'm still going months, years, I don't care. Girl,
trying to tell you.
we finna cause a scene at the airport.
No, I ain't causing no scene. I'm gonna walk past your ass like I don't know you, like I never knew you. Like I'm not.
Cause we don't see you with that nigga
You
and
gon-
bust you upside your head.
No. You gonna be like, damn, I lost her to him. Yeah, and like I'm done.
You
No,
talking about break for break? Why the hell y'all got on trips? Because the trip was already paid.
it was like a trip that was already
It's
paid
giving
for
toxic sex. It's gave toxic sex, and then we had a baby. Right? That's exactly what happened.
Oh
That's
no,
exactly what happened.
that's even worse.
We was on a breaky break. We went on a trip, and we got pregnant.
Not look. Then you had a little wham pandemic baby.
If we meant, did I read it already? If we meant to get back together, then maybe you'll see me cutting a food and get right. Can you pull a food? But I'm still hanging out. I'm flying with the whoop the whoop. Unless I play Fantasia when I see you. Y'all is a man. Y'all some heartless ass.
What did I
people.
do? Why y'all laughing at me? What the hell did I do?
Y'all is some heartless.
Y'all know
people. I care about people's feelings. That's my problem, though. I be caring. That's how.
My problem is I don't care. That's the difference between me and
Yeah,
Kiki.
that's why we so different. She don't care. I care. Like she literally don't care.
The
And I'm
difference
just
between me and you.
She's talking about breaky break turn into toxic sex. Yeah, that's what
That's
that sex be the best sex ever.
Child, just give me some I miss you says. Don't give me no.
Sad part because of having a heart that turn me this way now. But that's me too. I need to learn how to be like real
Fuck the
nasty,
folks'
real
feelings.
nonchalant,
Exactly.
like all that. I need to learn how to be
Who
like
care? Who do care? Who? If you're referring to me,
She's very nonchalant. That's one thing I cannot stand.
it's facts over here. I do not care. When I say I don't care, I be dead ass.
Okay, so our last topic is an open relationship. Who's down for open relationship?
Kevin Gates and Drika.
I don't think they're together no more.
They in an open relationship.
Did anybody see when Kevin Gates called her stank? Did anybody see that? That makes us be so
Now
toxic.
you know what? When did he call her stay? Niggas always got some smart shit to say after.
Nah, but listen, in then said that she was stank.
We seen his stroke, so he now what? Nah.
He said that she was stank and something, that she was holding him back.
And
yeah, that's what she said.
His
She said
stroke
she
was holding
stank.
her back.
Ain't he holding her back? I don't like this shit. Ain't nobody about to be hitting my bitch.
Exactly. It's a no for me on the open relationship. It's a no.
So y'all not looking to be in an open relationship?
Hell no.
We can hit a bitch together. Y'all,
No.
why y'all don't want to be in an open relationship?
No. Gates left Drika for that farming.
What's wrong with him? I feel like he might have hit the wrong bill or something. He just got weird.
We talking about hills do be dirty sometimes. It depends on the person. We got to have rules. Wait, he did that.
No, he said that she stank and that she been holding him back from his career. Y'all ain't see that.
It's the audacity.
But
Oh
no,
my
okay. So
gosh.
do y'all watch Marriage Boot Camp and the dude Michael Blackson and his old lady? They have an open relationship. So y'all don't know who that is. Y'all wouldn't have an open relationship, especially if the dick good. Girl, right? Who about this show?
I ain't sharing nothing. I don't even like to share my food. You think I'm gonna share my nigga?
Hold on. If you don't care, why you care about an open relationship?
Cause that's when I care. When I'm in a relationship, clearly I ain't in one, so there's nothing to care about.
So, the open relationship, you might as well just be single, to be honest.
Correct.
Okay, so do you be seeing how Michael Blackson be hunching? You know how they be doing their thing. Would you be down for that?
No. Yeah, cause she be giving that nigga free passes and shit. It's a no for me. Like no.
It's that. Yeah, she said he could cheat once a month. That is why. And I don't even know how nobody be hunching on his ugly ass. Let me stop before he rank her up.
You read the motherfucker. This read the motherfucker. She called me ugly.
Listen. Bruce, right? Don't forget. She don't really want that though. She don't. She want to be with that man.
And that's the problem. Is people are trying to negotiate what they really want with people that they like so much when don't fucking settle. Stop settling.
She love him. She want to be with him, but he's not gonna. If he's been like this his whole life, he's not gonna change.
That's fucked.
And it's gonna be hard for him to change. But no, what about the way Just Hilarious man been doing her? That shit fucked up. But
What
she
he
be
did?
hunching. He be saying that but she be hunching them hoes with him sometimes. She definitely do. He be making it clear that he's not in love with her. He's not in love with her. On TV, he be like, I'm not in love with her.
Damn. What? Why together?
I think he with her for the show, not for her. Right? He don't really fuck with her like that.
Dang. So wow. And he said that in front of her?
On the show, they had did a love language test. They had took this love language test. Everybody took it, and he said right there they did not take it. And he said this for people who are in love.
Wow.
I feel that relationship with Just Hilarious is fake. Exactly. Well, I feel like her feelings are involved. I feel like she do care about him. She want to be with him, but it's not the same. I feel like he just with her for like.
She trying to force a fit.
That nigga be embarrassing, Jess. He doesn't seem genuine to me. He don't. I don't really think he fuck with her like that. Like, and I don't think she well, she started crying on the one I seen last night. I think she's starting to realize what's what. Cause she said Country Rain had did her wrong too. But she said Country Rain treated her better than that boy. Just relationship fake as fuck.
He got a lot of kids. That's whew.
What happened to him anyway? I ain't heard his name in nothing.
I think he still do like his comedies and stuff. It's just I don't know.
Oh, what happened to the what you call it?
Oh, and that.
Imp. Well, let's go ahead and do a recap of our topics real quick because we getting ready to log off. So we talked about Lori Harvey, and I think we all agreed to disagree on that. Everybody got their mixed emotions and feelings about that. It seemed like still in love with Country Rain. She is, but he married. That's what it is. But anyway,
Wait a minute. Hold up.
he was married the whole time.
No.
That's why they broke up, because she didn't know he was married. He was hiding the marriage from her.
Ooh, baby.
But you want to get married. that he was hiding the marriage. He was married the whole time they was together.
That he, ooh!
That's what they said on the show.
Yeah. Ooh, child.
Okay, so we talked about Lori Harvey. We talked about what's considered a good man and what's considered a good woman, which I feel like ain't nobody really answer. Well, Smiley did answer a little bit.
I like, was that the last guy?
Yeah, that was Smiley.
His response was really, I
It
really
was
like
kind of
his
like straight to the point,
response.
cut, fresh, like, you know, he let it know what, but everybody is different, because men don't know. I mean, some men really expect for their woman. If you expect for your woman to be in the house, a housewife, cook, clean, don't go nowhere, don't have a life, don't have friends, don't talk to nobody, all that kind of shit, that's you being controlling. That's really what that is.
Correct.
So it's men out there who want to control you.
But again, that's why I feel like write that shit down. So before y'all look, Auntie said write that shit down.
Okay, make a memo.
My memory bad, you know, so a bit brain will fried. So write that shit down and keep up with it. That way you know and you start to see it more. And then that way when these other people start approaching, you kind of be like, no, you giving red flags type right. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay, then we talked about open relationships a little bit. They said who said something about Drika and Gates got an open relationship?
I was on this said that. Yeah, they do.
I don't know. I don't think they're together no more. And then we
They're
talked
not
about
together, but they had an open relationship.
they don't want no boring female. But she may not want to be boring. Some niggas be so controlling and insecure. Let's talk about it. They be insecure. They don't want you to go nowhere.
Talk your
they don't
shit,
want
friend.
you to do nothing. They don't want you to be seen. They want you to be in the house,
Talk your
bored,
shit,
bored in the
friend.
house, and I'm in the house bored. They don't want you to do shit. They want you to cook, clean. They be having all these expectations of shit they won't even fucking do. But and then, man, I got a lot of shit. Let me be quiet. Okay, if you're in a relationship and y'all break up and the trip is paid for, would you still go on the trip? And everybody said they still going. I don't know.
I'm outside because I already took that time off. I'm outside.
You ain't controlling nothing.
That's what you think until you have a conversation and she tell you that shit. Then you gonna say, I ain't controlling shit.
Oh, I got a good time.
Then y'all be in denial. Like that be the thing too. When a bitch tell y'all something, y'all think a bitch be playing, and that be y'all problem too, or is it my problem? Probably my problem. But y'all don't know when the bitch playing, so a bitch snap. Y'all better learn when people being serious and when the bitch playing.
Women should get as many breaks as the men. If you hanging out with your friends this
Niggas
weekend,
get hella breaks.
if you hanging out with your friends this weekend and y'all, here coming over or whatever, okay, my turn should be next weekend. It should not be, oh, you the only one who get to have company or you the only one who get to go somewhere and I always gotta be stuck in the house with churn.
Yeah, we're gonna rotate this thing.
Oh, that's a good topic. We're gonna talk about that one day.
Wait, we're gonna talk about it on the next episode. It ain't gonna be next week though. Don't look for us next week.
Y'all females be controlling. Who?
Ooh.
What's controlling?
I would say, now, what do you consider controlling?
What is controlling?
Well, how is a female controlling? Cause y'all, man, y'all be trying to try me. Y'all wanna wear hoochie daddy shorts. Like y'all be trying us.
No nigga better not come around me with no motherfucking hoochie daddy.
Got your third leg hanging out and shit. Like, stop playing.
I'm gonna be like, ugh.
No, I'm gonna be looking.
Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for joining.
Yeah, we'll be back. Not next week, but the week after, I guess.
It's always love when we see y'all. What is that?
Girl, I don't know.
Alright, y'all. We'll holler at y'all next time.